Sweet. All right, so just go ahead and kind of warm up your shoulders, whatever you want to do. Is always smart before we get out onto the river. Some kind of loosen up. There's not like a huge eddy here. If there was a big eddy, we would just get up there and paddle around a little bit.
Oh, that core back.
Around here just for a little bit, get to feeling it, so on and so forth. But let's talk about ferries, okay? That's when you want to get from one side of the river to the other side without going down or up. If you paddle too hard, we'll go uphill. But a ferry is just trying to go back and forth. How do we do that? We got to point upstream, okay? 12 o'clock would mean that my boat is pointed directly at the current. It's coming directly into my boat. And if that's the case, it can't hit my edges.
Right.
Does that make sense? It's running parallel to the edges. So I can't flip. I'm pointed directly upstream. Make sense? Okay? But if I point it at, say, 1 o'clock, that's to the right of 12, I have to be on my right edge. It matches. So 12 o'clock means everything. I gotta know my relationship to the current. The current is 12 o'clock. So if I'm to the right, I need to be on the right. And I will also be moving to my right. And now maybe I'm starting to lose my angle. I'm closer to 2. I go to fix it. Oh. I fix it so much I come back across 12. I have to have an edge transition. So now I'm on my left edge because I want to go that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go out here and fiddle with it. This is so slow, it's not likely to flip you if you mess that edge up. But you will get that feedback that it doesn't feel. Okay? So our first rapid is way down there. So we got all this calm stretch just to kind of get out there and feel what it's like to be on moving water in a whitewater boat. This will feel a little bit different, right? Now we're going to get feedback from the current. Do you guys have any questions for me?
Yeah, really, it's more like you told us a million things.
Yeah.
And now we just got to use some of it because he needs to know what the next question is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We got all the basic stuff. We talked a lot about it down there. Now it's like we got to actually screw some stuff up and then get the feedback from that. You tell us, hey, you screwed up because of X, Y, or Z.
Yep.
You know
So
what I mean?
if somebody were to swim, just as a little review from earlier, I need you, the non-swimmer, catch an eddy.
Yep.
Okay. If there's just one paddle and it's easy, you can grab the paddle. That'd be nice. But other than that, don't worry about the bones.
Just hit that rock.
But let that be, maybe a warning to us. Vision is important on the river.
Yeah.
Because if we do that, it doesn't turn out nearly as good.
It's not as easy, right?
But let's do, actually, before we get into the river, let's just use this because that's a great segue. What if I am going to hit a rock?
That's when that turn and then get that I think I called the zigzag. That's when that becomes huge.
Right, so we don't hit the rock.
Right.
But what if we do hit the rock? What if I am going to hit the rock? So let's say there's a rock right here. I've turned my boat to the side.
You're going to hit it anyway.
But I'm going to hit it. In this case, I didn't see it until I was too late. I didn't use my vision well enough. Okay? What should I do if I am going to hit the rock? You guys have any guesses?
Would you want
Edge into it?
Would you want to edge to the side you're
Like-
going to hit to take it off of this side?
Very good. You both got it. You want to edge into the rock. That's very counterintuitive. Most times in life, we want to lean away from danger. In this case, we want to edge right into it. We love the rocks. Why? Because this boat, when it hits it, is going to be going 0 miles per hour instantaneously. And all this current is still going fast. Like I said earlier, we must edge if we're going at different speeds than the water. That water is going to try to flip me.
You're going to try to dig into this right here.
Exactly. So if I edge into the rock,
You're taking that edge out and it kind of doesn't matter. You can
it
stay
just
there.
pushes me against the rock, but
Right.
it doesn't flip me.
Right.
And then you can figure out how much you need to, what you need to do to
Yeah, you just
get
kinda
past
hit
the rock.
thrust.
Yeah.
It'll generally will kind of tell you forward or backward which way it would rather go.
You're either more up on it or you're
Yeah, very rarely are you pinned exactly at the center
like
point of your
teeter
boat.
totter.
It'll hold you there, but it'll kind of want to come on. Good. So always lean into the rock if you're going to edge into it.
You said lean.
Yeah, I know there's a little more to it. On this one, because you will go 0